So what are the common mistakes that many people make when they're transitioning to a whole food plant-based diet, or even if they've been on a whole food or a vegan type of diet? When you fix these problems and these mistakes, you actually find that you just thrive. Your health just soars. So the most common is people will live on pasta and bread because it's comfort food. It's easy food. You don't have to think about it food. Pasta and bread. You eat pasta in the restaurant, you eat bread wherever you go, and you're living on coffee. A diet like this simply does not have enough of the right nutrients. It's extremely acid forming as well. And an acid forming diet actually causes a lot of problems in the diet. It causes you to lose calcium from your bones, for example, and from your teeth. An acid forming diet makes you very tired. So when you move towards a more alkaline forming diet, as in fresh fruits and vegetables forming the bulk of your diet, it's alkaline forming. And when your diet is at least 75 or 80% alkaline forming, your body converts fuel into energy far more efficiently. So you'll find you actually have a lot more energy and you feel a lot better. So the one is just simply eating on convenience foods. They may not be total junk foods, but it's convenient foods. Number two is simply not eating enough whole food plants and or, as I said, an acid forming diet. Not enough whole foods. You're eating whole wheat bread, but everything else is processed. And you're simply maybe not eating enough food. Very often people who have eating disorders go plant-based because they think it's a way of kind of hiding the fact that they're not actually eating enough from other people, and the excuse is, I don't eat that because it's an animal. So not eating enough food, that is a problem. So if you've got an eating disorder, see somebody and talk to them. Don't use a plant-based diet to try and hide the fact that you've got an eating disorder. However, people that have eating disorders can sometimes have indigestion and flatulence and bloating, and their digestive tract permanently uncomfortable. Whereas when you're eating a whole food plant-based diet and you're keeping your meals simple and not mixing too many types of food at the same time, your digestive tract is always comfortable, and then you don't have the nausea and the bloating and the flatulence. Very important is not just what you eat, but how you're eating. And the third most common error that people make when they change their diet is they simply don't include other health-giving habits. They don't exercise, they don't get enough good quality sleep, they don't get enough sunlight, they don't live on purpose, they don't have a day of rest, there's no spiritual balance, no social interaction. They may have completely withdrawn from society. We are social beings, we need to connect. I am a natural introvert. I prefer my own company. But I have found I do way better from a health point of view when I interact with people on a regular basis. And I do. Part of what I do is interacting with people. But I need to still go out and visit with people. I'd prefer to stay home. But when I do that, I actually feel very often I have a new lease on life, connecting with other people on various levels. Very important. We need to live in a natural and beautiful environment. It's not always possible for everybody. You might be living in a city at the top of a 50-story building. But if you've got the opportunity to move into a more rural environment or a place that has even a tiny little garden, or if you've got a rooftop garden, get up onto that roof, get some sunlight, go and spend time in the local parks. Make a point of spending time in nature. It's very important for us as humans. We're designed to be around things that are natural. We need to do physical resistance work. We need to, if you can't dig holes and mow your own lawn, then go and push weights, not in the gym. Go to the park and get the sunlight at the same time. That way you're getting natural light, which is helping you produce enough melatonin and serotonin. That means that you'll be naturally happy, you won't be depressed, and you'll have good quality sleep. That's what light does. It's the most powerful. Light and exercise are the two most powerful natural antidepressants with no negative side effects, only positive effects. It's a wonderful thing. So make sure that you're introducing these natural, healthy habits as well. Health comes from healthy living, and that's not just food. It's the entire basket of healthy things we need to be doing. It's not a big effort. It just seems like it in the beginning because you're not used to doing those things. But once you're doing them. You crave the exercise, you crave the light, you crave the healthy food. It becomes so easy because you actually start to listen to your body, and it wants the very things that are good for you. You really need to just make sure that you're finding a balanced life. It's not that complicated. So the fourth thing is fanaticism. When we become fanatical, we drive everybody away from us. We get stressed out of our minds. We don't sleep properly at night. We become judgmental, and it doesn't help us. It's not helping us be healthy. Dr. Bernard Mayer is a well-known South African physiologist, in his book Food for Thought. He says fanaticism in any sphere of life often destroys both the fanatic and his or her aim. Very often, the very fact that you would like other people to change their diets and live like you do is actually putting those people off, and they don't want anything to do with you. So just relax, enjoy your journey, and stop trying to convert people. This is not a religion. This is a lifestyle, and we should be healthy and happy and balanced while we're doing it. Then the fifth thing is that we have no community around us. We are the only vegan or vegetarian around, the only one eating whole food, plant-based. We're surrounded by people eating junk food or eating animal products. We have no community. Make a point of finding a community. You can go online onto just about any social media. You will find communities of whole food, plant-based people. Don't go to the fanatics. Find the people that are balanced, okay? They shouldn't be into conspiracy theories and religious fanaticism and all of this stuff that's just going to stress you out. Yes, I believe in a higher power, but to start forming a religion out of the way you eat is actually going to end up in a big mess. It's not going to help you, okay? It's a lifestyle. You're doing it to have a better quality life, okay? So you need a community around you that's balanced. You need people that you connect with. It's part of the reasons why when we do our courses, for example, we have game changers who form a community, and the people in that area connect, and they share recipes, and they share photographs, and they share ideas, and they end up visiting each other in the countries. People from Jamaica come over to South Africa to meet somebody they met online, and the South Africans go to the UK and Australia and Holland and Idaho, all over the world, Hong Kong. People are connecting and forming communities. You don't have to live close to those people, but it's wonderful to go and visit them anyway. So make a point of making sure that you have got a good, solid community that is like-minded, because that'll help you be a lot healthier.